Hey guys, I'm with Donnie Thompson, and I'm gonna show you guys today the best accessory movement you can do to support your squats and deadlifts.
Get up and get down, get up and get...
Throw the bench in there too.
Let's do it, even the bench. All right guys, so Donnie, what are we going to learn about today?
We're gonna do the double kettlebell snatch, and I don't go heavy, I go moderate to light on these, and I get 5 or 6 reps and continual sets and just get a lot of volume with them. And all it does is, like, for the upper body, it is great shoulder resilience, and then for the feet, you're dialing into the floor while the waist, like when you that stop at the top where everything connects together, go right through the floor. You can call it wedging under the weight or whatever, bracing under the weight, however you want to call it. But at least I know everything is connected at that one moment when I'm at the top. So one of the things it did for me, because in the deadlift, in the squat, and the bench, you have to have the entire body connected, like one unit working as one. Yeah. And this is the lift that I really went to, and I didn't have to go super heavy at it either.
Yeah. All right.
So we're ready to try it out.
Let's see what it looks like.
Let's see if we can get the old man bones working. So I'll just get it. A lot of people, kettlebellers, will start. They'll back up from here like this, or they'll go over it like this. I kind of, over the years, just do a little thud. So I'll take it right here, get it started, and I'll just do a bump to get it started. Okay. And I'll get one dummy swing, I call it a dummy swing, and it doesn't count. And then I'll just go into my snatches. So I get it going here, dummy swing, then and so now, you saw how engaged I got in there. I linked all together, like belly button to butthole, pinch tight, everything's good. Feet down into the floor. Yeah. You totally wedged underneath of it. It's wonderful exercise. Everybody's like, if you can only do one lift, what would you do? I was like, the hell with squats, and I'll do this.
Now, in your career, you have some of the biggest squat numbers ever done.
Long time ago, yeah.
How would you program this in with your training?
So on the days I would go lighter on my squat,
okay,
we call them speed squats, or like Louis Simmons says, dynamic squats. I would do my squat set, then run over and do 6 reps with the kettlebells.
Gotcha.
And then I would keep the kettlebells in congruence with the squats. So if I did 5 sets of squats or 5 sets of 6 with the kettlebells, if I did 6 sets, I had another set with these. I didn't do them on my warm-ups, just when my set started.
Gotcha. Okay. And this is for squats and deadlifts too? You found this really helpful?
Yeah, so again, if I'm doing speed deadlifts,
yeah.
So I pull and I go right over and go to these again.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, back when you were doing a lot of this in powerlifting, kettlebells were not something that a lot of powerlifters were adopting, were they?
No, here's what I got from all my great powerlifting friends. Doing those clown tricks again, do. And then when I started winning, they're like, okay, tell me about these kettlebells. That's what I got. So a lot of great powerlifters like Andy Bolton, Brad Gillingham, got in board with the kettlebells, and it really helped their lifts. And just like I did mine. I remember Andy Bolton once, he goes, hey mate, tell me about these kettlebells. Is it for real? And I was like, I'm telling you.
So how many times during the week then? Because I know you'd say you usually put it within your speed day.
Well, I was an extremist, so my suggestions aren't real, probably beneficial for most people, but I dedicated 2 days aside in a week to do nothing but kettlebell training. Okay. And I would go, it depends how your training schedule was, but I trained 3 to 4 days a week. 2 heavy days, 2 light days. Okay. Then I fit the kettlebell days in between. And I would have like 1 day off.
Gotcha,
so
gotcha.
That's how I did that.
So the couple of things that I took away from that, first and foremost, is the connection, that full body connection. Because often people will assume, oh, a squat, it's leg day, right? Or deadlift, we're just doing a lot of pulling. Whereas in fact, I mean, it's an entire body linkage. So that's where the kettlebells can really come in handy. And you are not only feeling very stiff and connected at the bottom, but also that punch. And like you said, wedging yourself under the bar at the top, and that's, or the kettlebells.
That's what I like about the kettlebell snatch, because there is that abrupt ending. Yeah. It's not a thud per se, because I really don't feel that part. Yeah. All I feel is the connection of boom, where I'm linking up all at once.
Yeah. And I'm sure also, because you're technically doing this on one arm at a time, if you have any problems side to side or small imbalance, it's going to come out even more during that turnover.
Yeah, and that's a good point, because if I'm aware of something, I'm going to really try to correct it during that set.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm like, ooh, I need to put more weight on this foot. Ooh, I came up on my toe on this side. Ooh, this side's dragging a little bit, you know. So a lot of times I know this is taboo, but I'll look in the mirror. I'll have a mirror set up when I do my snatches to coach myself.
I like that.
Well, I'm by myself.
You gotta be your own best coach.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and then also when I was watching you do that, you were very grounded to the floor the whole time. Sometimes when you see people do any type of kettlebell work, when they come back, you can see their toes fluttering. Yeah. And then when they come forward, they're getting up on their toes. Yeah. Whereas you were completely grounded to the ground. And you know, when you're squatting over 1,000 pounds, you know.
Well, if you love anything about the ankles and feet, you'll learn their importance and the proper what strength flexion has to do with their performance and the metatarsal spreading on the floor, being able to be a better conductor of force, you know, between you and the earth. So, well, I understand all that, and so I'm going to use it to my advantage, you know, and I'm not going to have a disconnect between me and my feet.
And that's one of the things that doing something like this, we're using that rate of force development, getting very powerful, but with the full body linkage, you can take someone and not necessarily we're getting them stronger, but you're unleashing their ability to express more strength just by teaching them how to use their body in a little bit more efficient manner.
Like what you're saying, teaching them, you can also watch the deconstruction of them, because like if you get real light ones and have a good athlete try to do them that's never done them before, they're all over the place and they just, nothing's linking together. And now they understand what you're talking about. Yeah. And so it gets better over time, the better cues you give people. And everybody uses cues differently. Yeah. But if you can get like a young football player, a pass blocker will be out there, he's in college, his feet are fast, you know, he's moving his feet fast, he's moving his hands fast, but in between here, there's nothing. Yeah. He doesn't know how to get this fast feet and these fast hands working together. Yeah. You know, and lifts like this in the weight room and stuff will get him thinking a little bit. Hey, okay, I know how to wedge under this weight, the linking and stuff. Now when I get on the field, how about we link everything together out there? Yeah. You know, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I mean, it has nothing to do with how to play football, but I'm just, you know, that if you can get the human body to link together and work as one unit, you can do a lot more with what you got.
Very true. Well, let's see that technique one more time from the side so we can all see your hinge with that and getting all the way up to the top. Love to see that technique one more time and we'll go from there.
Right. Like I said, I call it the bump. And when I get started, and I don't necessarily grab, I let these just hang on my fingertips. And so I'll get right here, I'll bump it, do a dummy swing, then there we go.
Awesome. There you go, guys. So if you want to improve your squat, if you want to improve your deadlift, if you want to improve your bench, learn to incorporate these into your training. And again, you don't have to go heavy. If you're one of the world's strongest men, you can use a little bit of heavier dumbbell, but kettlebell, but you can start light on this. You don't have to go heavy and then gradually progress up as you can with good technique. But something like this, as you can tell, it paid off well for Donnie's career and for a lot of other people that he's worked with.
And now at my old age, I enjoy it too. Yeah. I can still do it, you know, and
keeps you strong and functional for the rest of your life.
I still feel like me. Yeah. Not like, oh, this is what I used to do. Yeah. You know, I still feel like me because I could still do them.
Hey, strength athlete, one strength athlete for life. That's what it's all about. Strength, being able to do it for the rest of your life. So, all right, guys, if you have any questions for Donnie and I, just let us know in the comments section below. Also, go and follow this guy's YouTube page. Tons of great information from videos a long time ago that still are very, very relevant to our training today. Yeah. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you found any help from this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if there's any other videos that you would like me to work on in the future to help you guys out, that's what Squat University is all about. Here to help you move better in the gym and in life, decrease your body's aches and pains, and help you reach your true athletic potential. Till next time, guys, happy squatting.
Yep, see you on the platform.
They say that energy flows where attention goes, so I pay no mind. Why waste my time with all these negative cats scratching? So caught up in their egos, these people have lost.